Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So you can tell by the title of the video, this bad boy came back in stock. This is the MTHRSHP MEGA Celestial Divinity Eyeshadow Palette. This is the holiday release, not from last year, 2021, but from 2020. I totally missed out on this palette. I thought it was completely gone. And then I want to say about a week and a half ago, Pat McGrath laid it on us that this bad boy was restocked. Yeah, I had to get it, so I purchased it. So now we're going to play around with this and create an eye look with yet another eyeshadow palette that I did not need. So if you want to see what eye look I create with this beautiful eyeshadow palette, then just go ahead and keep on watching. All right guys, I already primed my eyes. I used my NARS eyeshadow base. I am pretty sure you have already seen what this beautiful palette looks like, but here she is again. It matches the unicorn, and here is the inside. She is untouched, unswatched. I know, crazy, right? But I kind of just wanted to dig into the actual palette before digging my fingers all over it. I think I am going to start with this shade right here, which looks like a beautiful matte. This is a Sigma E35. All right, so I am going to use this. I'm going to try a new technique that I used yesterday and to see if I like the way my eyeshadow turns out. I get bored sometimes with like the same old technique, so I'm starting in the outer corner and I'm winging it out. Guys, it has been crazy in this household. I'm tired. And like I mentioned in my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation review, I have about, we're in February, a month and a half, almost 2 months left. No, 2 months before my honey gets back. So I'm tired. All right guys, that's what this is looking like. I did bring it in on my lower lash line about halfway in. I think it's going to be a pretty bright and bold eye look. I'm going out of my comfort zone. I'm trying, not avant-garde, but just trying something different. Okay, now I'm going to jump into this beautiful shade right here. It just called out to me. This is the Morphe and Ariel 820. And this looks like it's a shimmery type of shade. Hopefully it's like a satin shimmer. And it picks up okay on a brush. And I'm actually going to lay this down right next to that shade. Yeah, like that. Oh, this is a beautiful shade. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you believe I purchased this palette? Let me know down below if you have this or if you purchased it when it was announced that it was going to be restocked. I didn't need another palette. I honestly did not need another palette, but I couldn't help myself. I am going to put a tiny bit of this right next to that shade on the bottom as well. And if you are interested to know what else I have on my face, I will link it down below. There's a couple of items that are Pat McGrath. Okay, this is what we got. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. Now I am going to jump in to this one, which kind of looks like it has a shift to it, but head on it looks green. This is a Morphe, just kidding. It's a Sigma E45. Hopefully it picks it up okay. And I did swatch it here because I wasn't sure which one I was gonna go for. It's the bottom one. Hopefully it looks okay. I'm going to add this right next to that other shade. The reason I am doing a new technique is because sometimes I get bored of doing the same technique on my eyelid. It's like I do either a halo eye or like where you build up the crease shade, and then you go in with another darker shade, and then you go in with the outer corner, and you know, it's like it gets boring sometimes. So I'm just switching it up a little bit. See if this method works okay for my eyes for a more soft, a little editorial look. Now I do remember also why I hate switching up my technique, and that is because since this eyebrow is like, you see how it's lower than this eye, I have less space right here than I do on this. So like it almost looks like it's a different shape, but that's about the only like annoying thing. So far, I think I'm enjoying what I'm doing. All right, that's what we got. And I think now I am going to jump in to, I can't decide whether this one or this one. Let's do this one. And I am going to use my finger because I'm going to tap it in lightly. Right in the inner corner. I don't have too much space left. And I'm almost dragging it because I don't want it to be too opaque, since that like duochrome shade, I used a brush, it's like a very soft sparkle. So I'm like dragging it. And if you're going to do this, more than likely do your eyes first and then your base, because some of these shades can definitely do fall out. Okay, and that duochrome shade, I did not bring it on the lower lash line, but this shade I am going to bring some of it right in the inner corner. Okay, let me do this side and then I'll bring you in a little bit closer just so you can see the full eye look. Okay, I do have this fluffy Ofra brush, and I think I'm going to lightly dip into this pink. It's like a mauve pink or maybe a rose pink. It's a matte shade, like very lightly, and I'm tapping it. I think I'm going to use this to kind of marry all of the shades together up top, like this. Just marry everything together so that they all look blended and not just like a line up top. I'm also going to do it on the bottom. Just very lightly. All right guys, and here is a close-up of what the eye look looks like before I do everything else. I did go in the inner corner with this shade right here, which straight on looks like a pink, but it does have like a shift to it. Yeah. These palettes are definitely a good investment if you have never tried Pat McGrath. Even though you don't get that special shade, the Astro Blitz shades, you do get a number of different formulas, especially when it comes to her like shimmer shadows and like the satin shadows. And I feel like these are a lot more workable than like the special Astro Blitz shades, because with those, you will mostly use those like on top to give you like that pop of glitter. But with these, as you saw, I only have one matte on my eyelid right now, and it looks gorgeous. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish off the rest of the eyes, and I will be back and we can end this video of this eye look. All right guys, and this is the finished eye look. I did go in to these lashes from House of Lashes. It's part of the classic collection. I think Siren is the style. Anywho, I took one of them, cut them in half, and used them as outer corner lashes for a little half lash moment. But yeah, here it is on my lips. I do have a Pat McGrath lipstick. This is in Dream Lover. And I also have a lip liner in Buff. It's like the same exact shade as the lipstick, which is nice. But yeah, here is the finished eye look. Let me know what you think. Do you like this new style of eye looks? I think it came out beautiful for sure. I'll definitely have to try it out with more scary colors that are a little tiny bit darker. Or you can definitely deepen out that outer corner a tiny bit more, but I kind of wanted it to look like a soft, almost editorial eye look. All right, let me zoom on out and we can end this video. All right guys, here is what the full completed face looks like. I am really loving this eye look. I think it came out beautiful. I forget who, I think it's probably Natasha Denona. Yeah, Natasha Denona shares a lot of eye looks on her Instagram, and she does some styles like this where she like starts on the corner and just kind of works her way in. So that's where I got the idea to start my eyeshadow this way today. Let me take off this plastic because it keeps making noise every time I open it. So I am definitely enjoying this palette. I'm super stoked that I decided to just go ahead and pick it up. I totally had FOMO when I reviewed the Celestial Odyssey palette, and now I can play around with both of them and see which one I like more. Right now, first impressions, this one impressed me a tiny bit more than the Celestial Odyssey. I just think this eye look came out absolutely beautiful, and I might do a 3 looks 1 palette video. I have a pile of so many palettes that I need to do that with. But I'm gonna add it to the pile. Okay, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.